Welcome to Dubmaster YouTube channel. It is 27th episode of famous Pakistani drama Parizaad. Sharjeel is making coffee for Annie and he comes there and says, "I'm so worried." Sharjeel asks why. She says Parizaad waited a lot but I didn't say him goodbye. In fact, I was angry because he refused to go to USA with me. Sharjeel says no need to worry. Parizaad is an industrialist of the city. He has so many other works to do. She says in morning I will call him and say sorry for misbehaving him, and then they again come in their funny mood and enjoy coffee. In office, Parizaad signs some important documents. He sees Mr. Noman, ex-husband of Lubna, in his office. Parizaad asks, "Who is that gentleman?" Kamali says, "Sir, he is Mr. Noman, a middle-class businessman and a mediocre poet. He recently published his poetry book." Parizaad says, "Send him in my office." Kamali says, "He is not of that level. Our directors can handle him. He is a sticky person and will waste your time." Parizaad says, "Do what I have said," and then he goes to his office. Mr. Noman knocks the door and gets permission to come in. He has not seen Parizaad. Noman says, "I came in this office after long. I and Behrouz did so many deals." Parizaad says, "No doubt you are so good in deals." He says, "Thank you, sir." Parizaad says, "Would you like to do a deal with me?" Parizaad turns his face to Noman and asks, "What will you take to return my poetry?" Noman is shocked to see Parizaad. He says, "Are you the same Parizaad who once came to my office to sell your poetry?" Parizaad asks, "Why are you so surprised and shocked?" He says, "Didn't you hear? This world is a place of possibility. Everything can happen here." Noman smiles and says, "It's your time, PZ sir," and bows down before Parizaad, and then they shake hands. Next day, Sharjeel and Annie come to Parizaad's office. They reach the top floor through elevator. Parizaad gives an image of Sharjeel to Akbar and says, "Save this image in your eyes and wait for my next order." Akbar says, "I will kill him as soon as you say by looking at the picture of Sharjeel." Akbar is going out of office while Annie and Sharjeel are heading towards Parizaad's office. They cross each other. Akbar turns back and looks at Sharjeel in surprise. He's shocked because Sharjeel is his target. He looks at the picture of Sharjeel first and then at Sharjeel. Akbar becomes angry to see Sharjeel because Sharjeel is the worst enemy of Parizaad. Sharjeel and Annie meet Parizaad in his office. Annie requests Parizaad to come in her last radio program before her visit to USA. Parizaad says, "I have closed the chapter of my poetry from my life. I'm no more a poet." She says, "I don't want you to kill your inner poet. I want you to re-alive your inner poet." Parizaad says, "Okay, I will come to your show." "When is your show?" She stands and says thanks to Parizaad with smiling face and says, "It's on Thursday. I will wait for you." She also invites Sharjeel in her show. It disturbs Parizaad again, who hardly controls his anger.